video. So as y'all can tell by the title, it's gonna be a story time today. So I'm gonna be telling y'all about the time where I was going through it with my my baby daddy's ex-girlfriend. The bitch was crazy, okay? But yeah, so if y'all want to hear this story, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so that you can be notified whenever I post a video. And let's get right into it. Okay, so it was back in 2018, probably around like June, July, probably around like August or whatever. So okay, let's hold on. Okay, so this one of my coworkers, like, we became like kind of close, and I started calling him my brother or whatever. So like he had posted this picture of him and two of his friends on Facebook one day. Now mind you, this was back in 2018. So I commented on the picture, and I was like, a white tank top, and like, you know how boys be trying to say like a red, a pink shirt, a whatever. Yeah, so I had did that or whatever. So so I guess Buddy seen it or whatever, and probably like 2 days later he inboxed me. So during that time I was in where was I was in South Carolina on vacation with my family or whatever, so I wasn't like in town. So I was talking for those couple of days that I was out of town or whatever, and when I got back, you know, we had linked up and we went to Jeremiah's Ice Cream. If y'all don't know what Jeremiah's Ice Cream is, it's like an Italian ice place, and it is so good. But anyways, yeah, we had went there or whatever, and like we was chilling and all of that good stuff. We went and got our ice cream, was eating our ice cream, chilling. So then like I left, I went home, and we was texting or whatever the case may be. And like probably like 2-3 days after that, I had pulled up, well, I had like stayed over his house or whatever for the first time. Okay, this is where it get crazy. So, you know, I get to his house or whatever, and oh, matter of fact, we got a couple channel now, so I'm gonna leave the description. I'm gonna leave, not the description, I'm gonna leave the link to our couples channel down below, and y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We're gonna be doing pranks and all type of other stuff on that channel. But yeah, anyways, so where was I? Oh, okay, so backtrack. So I was over his house or whatever, we was chilling. It was probably like around like 8 o'clock or whatever. We was watching movies and stuff like that. So, you know, we fall asleep and stuff, and then probably like I'm a light sleeper. He a heavy sleeper. Still to this day, he a heavy sleeper. So like I hear like a knock on his bedroom door, so I'm like, okay. So I just, you know, pretend, you know, play it off or whatever, and I kind of like try to fall back to sleep, and then I hear it again, knock, 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 knock. So I'm like, okay. So I woke him up, like I tapped him. I was like, hey, somebody knocking on your door or whatever. So so he gets up. No. Somebody, they knocked on the door twice, like kind of soft or whatever, and then like I ignored it the second time. But then like the third time, like they started rattling the door like they was trying to break in it. So I'm like, okay, this getting kind of crazy. So I tap in, wake him up, and I'm like, hey, somebody like beating on your door, you don't hear this? So he get up, and like when he get up and he opened the door, like he kind of like cracked the door, and he like look out the door, and he just like walk out into the living room, whatever. Then all I hear is a girl just, oh, blah 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 blah. How she got in the house, I don't know, but that's besides the point. But yeah, so like they was making all this ruckus or whatever. Mind you, she never came in the room or whatever, because you know, if she would have came in the room, yeah, it would have been going down. But anyways, so I'm just in my room chilling, sitting pretty, you know what I'm saying, like on my phone while they arguing and tumbling and rumbling and fumbling and all that. So boom, then so then like, okay, he handled all that, and then he come back in and he tell me about everything. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's all that about? You know what I'm saying? So so he come in, he tell me or whatever and all that. So I'm like, okay, so you sure, like, you know, you and the girl over with and all that? And then he like, yeah, she just crazy, you know, y'all know how boys is. So I'm like, okay, so whatever. You know what I'm saying? In the back of my head, I'm still like, yeah. Anyways, so, you know, we fall back to sleep, have a good night. Boom. So I wake up the next morning, and then I'm just like reminiscing about it. Like, I'm just telling him, like, dang, like, that jump was crazy. Like, I never had nothing like this happen to me before. So, like, he was like, yeah. And I'm like, I hope she ain't trying to do nothing with my car, you know what I'm saying? As we walking out the door, like, as he walking me out the door to go to my car. So, we get to my car. Mind you, my car is parked, like, you know, just regularly parked into the little parking spot. And so I get into it. I'm like halfway into my driver's seat. So he walk around the car, like towards the back where the back windshield at, like where the trunk and stuff. He walked back there, and then he was like, he was just looking, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, so he just looking, and then he just starts saying, I'ma fix it, I'ma fix it. The bitch, the motherfucking threw something at my window and cracked it. Like, it was like shattered. Like, it was just shattered. And then I had like a dent on my what's the name? Like my trunk. And then I look at his car, and his car like kind of keyed up a little bit. But anyway, so, you know, I get mad and all that. And I'm like, yeah, you gonna pay for this and all of that. So I'm trying, like, at this point, I'm ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to fight or whatever. So he like, no, you know, it ain't even worth it and this and that. I'm like, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Period. Like, I'm ready to fight because I work hard for my stuff, and anybody about to just be destroying my stuff. But anyways, hold on. But anyways, so like he ended up getting it fixed or whatever. So boom, I go to his house probably like the next week after that. So I pull up. It's early. It's early o'clock, like literally. It's probably like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. So I pull up, you know what I'm saying? I tell him on my side, and he texts me back and say, okay, I'm coming out in a minute. You know, I'm trying to finish getting dressed. So, okay. So then, like, I'm sitting out there for probably like 2, 3 minutes, and then I see a car pull up, like, in the next driveway, kind of like how the driveways is. It's kind of like, it's real close, so like you can pull up next to somebody and then just like go in front of them and like go in the back of his house. So like the car was sitting beside, the car, like I'm in the middle of the driveway, and then the car comes beside me, and then it goes in front of me, and then it like goes into the back like of his house. Then it sit there for like probably like 30 seconds, and it come back out, and then it go like it come back out, and it's getting real close to my car. So at this point, I'm like, okay, let me just put this bitch in reverse. Cause baby, if you hit my shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So I pull back out or whatever. I pull out a little bit. Then the car ended up like going back beside me, like where it originally was when it came. So boom. So whoever the girl was, she get out the car. Now mind you, I never seen this girl. Like, I don't know what she looked like. Don't know nothing about her. Cause that night when all that junk happened, when I stayed over, she never like came in the room, so I never seen her face. So she get out the car, and then she start like looking in my back seat or whatever. Like, so at this point I'm like, okay, I'm thinking like he's this somebody like for his uncle or whatever the case may be, because his uncle stayed with him or whatever. So I'm like, maybe she think I'm somebody else. So you know what I'm saying, I'm just ignoring the shit or whatever. So then like she started just like, she was just looking at all the windows. And then like she got by the driver window, and at this point, bitch, I'm like, okay, I let the window down, and then I let the window down, and I opened the door, like the whole door, cause baby, what? So like he coming, like, what? All of this going? No, hold on, let me go back. So as she looking in the windows, and then like she kind of like trying to make her way around the car. So as she doing that, he comes out the house or whatever, and then like when he comes out, he like feeling around his pockets like he forgot something. So he turned back around. So by this time, she all the way around to the driver door. So I let the window down a little bit. Then I'm like, nah, let me just open the whole door, cause this, yeah. So I open the door, and then she like, oh, she like, you talk to JC. Now while she's saying that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, while she's saying that, he coming down the stairs or whatever. So I'm like, yeah. So then like she tried to swing at me. She swung, and then I like kind of like moved out the way, and she hit my my seat. So baby, I get up, like, I get up, And then like he grabbed her. Damn, he grabbed her or whatever, and he like take her back to her car. And at this point, I am out the car, like I'm ready, like I'm fired up, adrenaline rushing, like I'm ready to knock a bitch head off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up or whatever out the car, and I'm like, okay, like what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? So he like, no, not in front of the house, not in front of the house, or whatever. I'm like, man, fuck that. Like I'm ready to fight at this point, cause first of all, baby, you coming at me about a nigga, like. You never, girls, rule number 1, never come at the female about the nigga, because the female don't owe you no loyalty. The nigga do, period. But anyway, so boom. So at this point, you know, I'm ready to fight, all that. So I come back around the car. At this point, she is at her car or whatever, and she is sitting in the car. So like, I come around like to close to her car and stuff like that, and he's still trying to hold me back, like, no, it ain't worth it, and all that, blah 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 blah. I ain't trying to hear that. So she rolled down her window, and then she like, well, tell him to give me my key. I'm like, yo, key. Anyways, so I'm just looking at him, he looking at me, and all that. So he take the key off the ring. So boom. So I'm like, so what you gonna do? Like, you gonna go with me or you gonna go with her? Period. And y'all know he came with me. But anyways, so yeah. So boom. So we get in the car, you know, we drive to wherever we going. The whole time I'm just like questioning him, like, what's going on? And he's still telling me, oh, you know, she just obsessed with me and all of that. Like, I've been trying to leave her and blah blah blah. So mind you, we was gone for all of like, this was like 30 minutes after all this happened. I get a fucking friend request, y'all, on Facebook. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, this kind of look like the girl. So I show him on my phone or whatever, and he like, how the fuck she find you? I'm like, bro, this bitch is a motherfucking stalker, baby. Like, she a real deal stalker, because baby, you don't know my name. Like, you don't even know my name. So how the fuck did you find me that fast? Like, you found me less than an hour. Like, that's crazy. So ever since then, like, baby started like making little indirect statuses. Nothing was directed. If it ain't directed, it ain't respected, and that's on period. But she started like making little statuses every day, all day, every day, all day, every day, all day, for like probably like 6 months. Like, baby, you that pressed? Like, you that pressed? And like, she used to always say how she gonna do this and she gonna do that and she gonna do this and she gonna do that. But I was never worried at the fuck all. So anyways, so yeah, like, she was like calling his phone. Like, after that, like, she would always call his phone crying and, oh, how you gonna do me like that and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? So like, then it got around like me and him, like, we kind of like stayed a little low key, like, for like 7-8 months before we kind of like popped out. So like, it became like, it was like around, I think it was like New Year's. No, that wasn't 7-8 months. That was, I don't know, a couple months. We stayed like kind of low key for a couple months or whatever. So around like Christmas, New Year's time that year, we posted a picture together, like, you know, a little Christmas picture and stuff. So we posted a picture, and like, after that, after I posted that picture, and after that boy posted a picture with me too, I ain't hear from that girl since, you know what I'm saying? So like, she blocked me, and like, cause I, like, when she sent me that friend request, y'all already know I accepted it. I'm accepting, period. But after we posted that picture, like, she blocked me, you know, unfriended me, whatever. It was cool, cause baby, now you heard, you got what you wanted to see, and that's on period. Fast forward to like a 1.5 years or whatever. You know, I'm a nail tech in Orlando, so like, you know, I'm always posting pictures of my my work and stuff like that. So boom, out of the blue, here come copycat. Now all of a sudden she want to do nails and all of that other stuff. So I get I get a message on Facebook, like a message request, you know, like when you don't have somebody as a friend or whatever, they send like a message request. So I look at it, and guess who it is? Here she go. Oh, the nails that you do are nice or whatever. Girl, why are you messaging me? Like, we just friends, we just cool, like, on some weird shit. Like, I don't do that. I don't do fake stuff. I don't fuck with you, and you know you don't fuck with me, so we gonna leave it at that. Ain't no being cordial. No, none of that. Just don't speak to me. I'm not on that. So, you know, I left that where it was or whatever, and like after that, like I never heard from her, like, at all to this day. Shit was crazy, okay? Like, I never been through nothing like that in my life at all, period. That was a quick little video, a quick little story time for y'all, something different on my channel. Make sure y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you will be notified whenever I post a video. I already said all this in the beginning, but I'm gonna say it again just in case y'all missed it, just in case y'all weren't paying attention. And comment down below and tell me what kind of videos y'all want to see me do. Like, I'm really trying to be more consistent on my channel and give y'all good content, so I need y'all help. I really need y'all. And also follow me on all my social media. It's gonna be either down somewhere on the screen or it's gonna be down in the description box. Make sure y'all go ahead and do that. And when I get to 500 subscribers, I'm gonna be doing a special giveaway, so y'all don't want to miss that. So let's go ahead and build the team, period. And I'll see y'all in the next video on game.